So the purpose of this video is to capture audio and video from 3 different devices. I got video on my iPhone, I have video on my Panasonic G85, and I have video on a webcam, a Logitech A10. So I got the webcam on 1080, I have the Panasonic on 4K, and I have the phone on 4K as well. Right now the audio is coming from a Blue Yeti microphone that is hanging on top of my head, and I'm going to start steady with the audio of this one as I test and I switch from the phone to the Panasonic to the webcam. Stay on the webcam, then move to the Panasonic, and then on the phone. Now let's just take a look at the audio that's coming from my Panasonic, which is actually hooked up to a VideoMic Pro. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Switch to the Blue Yeti microphone. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Switch to the Rode VideoMic Pro. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Back to the Blue Yeti audio. And again, video. iPhone. Video on the iPhone, video on the Panasonic G85, and video on the Logitech A10 HD webcam. So the Mac also has a built-in webcam and also a built-in microphone. I'm speaking at the exact same volume as I spoke with the earlier recording, but now I'm using the built-in microphone in the Mac, which is actually not that bad at all. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. And we're still with the built-in webcam on the Mac, but now we're using Apple headset, the microphone that's on the Apple headset, plugged into the regular mic port. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. We're still on the Logitech webcam, and now we're using a lapel mic or a lavalier mic. And this mic is hooked up straight into the microphone input of the laptop. Normally these type of microphones you want to hook up to an audio processor, audio filter of some sort, because these things have a lot of gain. You will hear a lot of noise if any of these microphone gets touched just a little bit. So if you're going to have this in your shirt, keep in mind that the movement of your shirt could carry some noise. So I'm going to clip this right around my thorax. And I'm going to speak normal. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Using the lapel lavalier mic. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. And still on the Logitech webcam, but now I'm using a Logitech H390, which is between $20 and $25 in Amazon. It's a regular, inexpensive USB headset. The nice thing about these type of headsets is that the microphone is sitting really close to your mouth, and it can omit a lot of background noise. It will sound a little tinny, a little thin. It won't bring in any high frequencies. For the most part, this is good for sort of low quality webinars and that sort of thing. But I think I normally just like the audio from the Blue Yeti a lot better than this. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. I do want to mention something really worth noting. The built-in microphone on the iPhones is absolutely fantastic. This is the actual microphone that's on the hardware itself, especially when you're sitting close to it like I'm doing right now. So I'm using the video from the iPhone and the audio from the iPhone. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. And staying on the iPhone, I have now plugged the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus to the iPhone itself. So we're using the iPhone as video, and we're using the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus. I'll show you what this one looks like. It looks like this. It's on top of a camera now, but it doesn't really need to be on top of a camera. So I have the microphone about 1.5 feet away from my mouth, about 2 feet away from my mouth, and it's pointing directly at me, so it should be getting really high quality audio right straight from the iPhone. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Now let's switch over to lavalier mic. Still on the VideoMic Pro. I'm gonna just switch out the cables, you're gonna hear a click, and then we're gonna be on the lavalier mic. Okay, that should be on the lavalier mic, still on the iPhone. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Using the lavalier mic on the iPhone. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. So what's the conclusion? Why am I making all these tests and this video with all the different cameras and audio? And it's really for you to, if you're in the fence on what to get, make a decision already. I think you can start by recording with a really low cost HD webcam right on your laptop for about $50, and you can start with a lapel mic, which I think this guy is a really good choice for 18 bucks because it works on a phone and it also works on a laptop. So the idea is that you start at least with something, and also to see the difference, the quality on the iPhone, on the video, on the webcam, and on the digital camera. It wasn't really that much different, or even the laptop camera, it wasn't really that much different. And to be honest, if you have an iPhone, you probably have one of the most powerful pieces of equipment there are for videos in the first place. It's going to be challenging if you're going to make screen share videos with an iPhone as well. That could be a little bit challenging. If you have a Mac, not that hard, because you can use ScreenFlow, which can capture the whatever the phone is doing and also what the computer is doing. But if you want to use a webcam style, then you should just get an isolated webcam. So hopefully this video gives you a good overview of all the different options and what it looks like and what it sounds like for you to make the decision on whatever you're going to use for your own videos.